Hi everyone, Bianca here from the vitalityguideforwomen.com, and today I want to talk about nut milk and homemade nut milk to be exact. Now, it's said that when we take away dairy from our diet, we help to lower inflammation, reduce allergies, and some of us are dairy intolerant and we don't even know it until we remove dairy from our lives. So in turn, people have started drinking more nut milk, seed milks, so almond milk, hemp seed milk, and the like. And you generally buy them in the store in the Tetra Pak in the milk section. But the thing with pre-prepared almond milk is there are binding agents, there's a lot of sugar, and you just don't know exactly what's in it. And you want to make sure that everything that you're putting into your body, you at least have some knowledge of what it is. So today we're going to talk about the components of really good nut milks. I'm going to show you two different combinations, and we're going to have some fun today. First, we're going to talk about what you need in order to make your own milk at home. So first, you'll need a blender, and any blender will do. Do not let your blender model or make stop you from getting into the nut milk making game. And you'll also need something to strain your milk and strain the pulp away from the liquid. You can use cheesecloth that is layered. You can use a fine mesh strainer, which I'm going to use today. You can get a nut milk bag online. So there's many options and many ways. Don't let your equipment stop you from starting to do this. So to get our nuts and our seeds ready to be made into milk, it requires a little bit of preparation. So for things like pistachios, hazelnuts, almonds, walnuts, and really sort of heartier nuts, you're going to want to soak them for about 3 to 8 hours. Depending on the power of your blender, that's going to depend on the length of time that you soak it. If you have something like a Vitamix or a Blendtec, 2 hours, 3 hours should cover it. But if you're using a lower end model like a Cuisinart or a Hamilton Beach or something like that, you're going to want to soak them for the full 8 hours. Seeds, such as hemp seeds, chia seeds, don't require that much soaking. They need about 15 to 20 minutes, not that long because they're a really delicate seed to begin with. So that is preparing our nuts. And then from there, it's really the exciting time because you can branch out and you can add as many flavors that you'd like. So instead of using sugar in my milks, I use sweet and sticky dates. So we're going to be using 1 date in our hemp seed almond milk today, and it's unrefined, it's pure, it's the whole date. You just take the seed out, so that removes the refined sugar from the milk. And then I always add vanilla. Vanilla's perfect in so many ways, and in almond milk, in pistachio milk, in hybrid milks, it's perfect. And I love cinnamon. Cinnamon is not for everyone, but for me, cinnamon is a must in my milk, so I always include it. So what we're going to do to start is we're going to add in our almonds and our hemp seeds. And the ratio is about 1 to 3. I've seen people say 1 to 4, but I have found in my own experience that makes a really thin milk, and I like my milks thick. So if you like thin milk and you're coming from a skim milk place, then maybe 1 to 4 is for you. But if you're coming from a 2% or a whole milk place, 1 to 3 is perfect. We're gonna add in our date, some vanilla. The measurements are all available on my website, and I know by the eye now. And you will too once you start making a lot of it. And then our water. Preferably distilled, but if you're just using tap, that's fine. And pour that in there. And then it's going to get loud. We're going to fire it on, and you're going to want to blend it until it looks like milk with just little chunks in it. Turn on my blender, of course. Okay, so now our milk is ready to drain. So if you have cheesecloth, what you're going to do is you're going to layer the cheesecloth about 4 pieces. You're going to put it in a pitcher of any kind, and then you're just going to squeeze out the milk. And that's sort of the same process that you would go through if you're using a nut milk bag. I am using a fine mesh strainer today, so it's simply a matter of pouring it in and letting it drain out. And because I use the 1 to 3 ratio, you'll see that the milk is quite thick, it's quite creamy. But like I said, the choice is yours on how thick you want your milk. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna make one more really cool hybrid milk, and yeah, I'll send you on your way. So now I'm going to share with you my recipe for coconut, hazelnut, cacao, cardamom milk. Now this is an amazing milk. It's perfect any time of the day, morning, noon, night. And for those people who really love chocolate milk after a workout, this is an excellent non-dairy replacement, and it'll keep you so satisfied, and it's so flavorful. So we're gonna have all the same components. We need our blender, we need our fine mesh strainer, cheesecloth, or nut milk bag. We need our nuts. And what I have today are hazelnut and coconut flakes. We're gonna be using 2 dates. In the last recipe, we only used 1, but I want this to be a little bit sweeter. So we're gonna be using 2 dates. We're gonna be using vanilla, cinnamon, raw cacao powder, and a little bit of cardamom just for like an extra flavor boost. So again, we add our nuts to the blender. Now you can create hybrids of any type. You can do pistachio coconut, pistachio hazelnut, pumpkin seed milk, sunflower seed milk, oat milk. You can make milk out of anything. So we're gonna add our 2 dates. I'm using 2 of the little cardamom pods. Again, vanilla, cinnamon, and my favorite, raw cacao powder. Raw cacao, not cocoa. Cacao is raw. It has, nothing has been done to it, so it has all the flavonols and all the antioxidants alive within it, and we're going to be putting that into our bodies every day when we drink this milk. And then with the water. And if you don't like cardamom, you can switch it up. You can add nutmeg, anything, really. You can make lavender milk if you'd like. That would be really delicious. And our water, and again, we're just gonna fire this baby on and watch the magic happen. Again, I'm Bianca from the Vitality Guide for Women, natural food chef, culinary educator, and foodie bon vivant. And today I shared with you a comprehensive how to make your own nut milk at home. It's easy, it's affordable, and you'll be healthier in the end for it. So I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.